Joining us now is Victor Gao, former translator for the late communist leader Deng Xiaoping. He's now professor at South China University. And Victor, it's been many, many years, so it's good to see you. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much for having me on this important day.
Yeah, very important day. But tell me, which country or countries want to enslave and oppress China? Precisely, who was President Xi Jinping talking to?
I think China is facing tremendous amount of difficult international pressures, especially from the United States. And I think there are people in the United States who are not coming to terms to the prospect and the imminent reality that China may surpass the United States as the largest economy. And they may want to do whatever they can to try to hold China down, as if that will have no consequences. I think what President Xi Jinping is talking about is against such anti-China forces, which want to deprive Chinese people of their right of economic development and China's peaceful rise in the world. And I think Chinese people are fully ready to deal with such anti-China forces, and China's rise is inevitable, and China's peaceful rise is actually contributing to world peace and stability as a whole.
Okay, we'll take one thing at a time. When you say deal with those countries that want to enslave or oppress, precisely how will China deal with that?
Well, I think the best way is to build up Chinese national defense capabilities and also to commit China to more reform and opening to the outside world. Because I think that fundamentally, the most important thing that matters is China's economic development and building up the national strength at the national level, at the local level, and also at family level. So in that case, we are very confident about China's future. And we believe tomorrow in China will be better than today, and we will have enough resources and national commitment to deal whatever international or external pressures that may come from whichever country it may involve, either the United States or someone else.
You know, if Communist China was truly secure and confident in its grip on power and its future, why not own everything it's done? You know, like setting the military on unarmed pro-democracy demonstrators back in 1989. You know, the largest roundup and detention of an ethnic minority since the Japanese internment in the US during World War II, the purges of the Cultural Revolution. You know, unless there's a sort of ashamed of those moments, why not own everything?
Well, I actually disagree with some of the presumptions you just now made. I think the situation and the realities in China are very, very different. I think what lesson we have learned from 1989 is that China cannot have another revolution. And whatever differences you may have, you need to overcome them through peaceful means in an evolutionary way. And situation in Xinjiang is very, very stable right now. Why? Because the Chinese government has led the Chinese people to overcome the extreme pressure points from radicalization, extremism, and terrorism. And the situation is stable right now. This is not because there were no pressure points. There were extreme radicalization forces, many of which come from the 20-year-old war in Afghanistan, which is still not ending. And I think we as a nation are very much united against such radicalization. And the Uyghurs are our brothers and sisters, and they will remain part of the Chinese national fabric for thousands of years to come. No one can change the fact that Xinjiang is part of China and the Uyghurs are our brothers and sisters.
Okay, Victor, we are having a few hits on your shot right now, so we'll leave it there. A few technical problems, but we managed to get most of it there. So thank you so much for being with us, and we appreciate your time today. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Pleasure.